Hi, Tony. Want to give you a little bit of video feedback. Um, Great attempt on this. There's some AI going on, and that's going to get you in trouble. This is from the original templates, so that goes out, or um, you would have to change that up. But I would delete this. This is a plugin from Instagram, a feed. Just take that strip out. Um, they haven't said that they deliver, so or cater, so we want to make sure we're sticking to whatever the client folder has. And you're going to update all of this down here. You're going to put the disclaimer there, delete all of this. This is placeholder also. There's a lot of placeholder here. And you're going to link those up to the accounts that are provided by the client. So make sure that you're looking here for the client folder, all right, under getting started. And when you access that, you're going to find the things that you need, right? You're going to find the logo, you're going to find the social media, the menu, and these have to be in your website rather than an AI generated site, because AI doesn't know your client, right? For example, this is spelled differently. This is spelled REEL, and the logo would go up here in the header. All of this is to come out. These don't have to be down here. Grab your text box here and extend it so that these two things show up at the top. They don't have a restaurant. They're just a food truck, right? So our images need to be like, of that. This doesn't apply. This is from the template. Again, the spelling and this font should be bigger, but there's content provided. You have a story. You can edit it down, but you have to use the client's content. We're not making a make-believe for just anybody. We're making a fictitious site for a specific client. And the menu is going to frequently ask questions, so we don't want to do that. And I'll show you more in a second, but your locations, again, placeholder here, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 number. And this is written largely, it's a template. So, and AI, if you've used that at all in this, it's also a template. Okay, so your location has your contact information. It does not have the location information that is provided in the document up here. Your contact is, again, placeholder or AI written because it's not from the client. All right, so this is where your contact form is going to go. So let's take a look real quick. One of the ways you can create a contact, which is the easiest, is go to Pages and Menu, add a page, go to Contact, and just use the very basics so you don't have to remove placeholders, right? So you would add that, and it's going to automatically place it. Your contact goes last, so you just drag it down. In this, you've got placeholder text. That needs to come out. That is placeholder. So you want to make sure you manage that, okay? Up here, you're going to put the logo that is provided, again, here in this document, right? You've got images, you've got the logo, and you have lots of photos. So this shouldn't be called REE. What happened there? There. Okay, let's see. So as you go in here, you've got your logos and things, and you've got photos of the menu items to choose from. You can also take things from online that are copyright free. So your menu, you can come here again, pages and menu, and let's see, do I want that? You can go here, add a page again, and you can come down to restaurants and add a Wix restaurant, but you don't want a lot of it. It's going to have online orders. We don't need that. They haven't told us that they have that, even though most food trucks may. Maybe this is a smaller company. Maybe they don't want to man orders like that or have the time to do that. Maybe they're just really looking for the people where they are in the area where they're going. So you see a cart bag is there, right? So we're going to go into pages and menu, and now what used to have just this now has a number of things. If you have too many things here, delete it. We don't need everything that is there. Okay, and that was the members area where you saw my little profile there. That's gone. You could also just select it and delete it on the page. Just select that and get rid of it, but it's still here. Okay, so we're here. Here would be your pages, and it's right here, but we have this and we don't want that. So let's come up here and let's remove that. And that page will disappear. It does take a second. We'll go back to it, restaurant. Okay, so now we just have this here. And this you can work with. You can add your taco image, the ones from the folder, only because AI looks like AI and people don't buy AI food. All right, it looks good and all of that, but a client's not asking you to provide AI food usually. They might, but a restaurant, a high-end restaurant or any kind of professional isn't going to ask for false food. So when we go here, we would rename this. You can click on it twice and just say menu. And then we go up here and it's that. Now we need, you have your location. So we could say locations, contact goes last, drag that down, and you have your about that you need. So I recommend you could use one of these, but it's complicated and you have to do a lot of stuff. Choose the simplest one. You have a template page already, but it doesn't have the right information. So you can just use what you have, but you definitely want to fix this, right? This isn't a food truck. This is from the original template on Deanna's Bites and this, all right? Okay, so you've got also in here the social accounts. So when you open that, which is what you have access to, you're going to find your locations, your story, all of those things, social media. All right, so those are the changes that you want to make for your revision. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. All right.